a warm welcome to you. I'm delighted you've joined me this evening on Whispers Before Sleep. It's my pleasure to guide you through a gentle journey designed to help you unwind and drift into a peaceful night's rest. Tonight, we'll embark on a serene voyage to Lady Murasaki's dream library, a magical floating sanctuary inspired by the Heian period of ancient Japan. You'll find yourself in a world of soft silks and whispering scrolls, where the air is filled with the subtle scent of cherry blossoms and incense. This library drifts gently among the clouds, a place of timeless wisdom and quiet reflection, drawing from the elegant tales penned by Lady Murasaki herself, the renowned author of the Tale of Genji. Here, you'll wander through ethereal halls lined with ancient writings, feeling the gentle sway of the floating structure, and discovering nooks of profound calm where stories unfold like petals in a soft breeze. In this story, you'll experience the peaceful immersion of this dreamlike realm, surrounded by the beauty of Heian aesthetics, delicate screens, glowing lanterns, and the faint melody of distant koto strings. It's a place where time moves slowly, allowing your mind to release the day's burdens and embrace a deep, restorative tranquility. So, if you're ready, find a comfortable position in your bed. Adjust your pillow to cradle your head just right. Pull your blankets up to envelop you in cozy warmth, and let your body settle into the supportive embrace of the mattress below. Close your eyes gently and simply listen to the sound of my voice. There's no effort required, no place you need to be other than here, in this moment of rest. This time is yours, dedicated to relaxation and renewal. If you enjoy these journeys, I'd be grateful if you'd subscribe to Whispers Before Sleep. Share this with someone who might need a peaceful escape, or leave a kind comment. And of course, a like is always appreciated in our cozy community. Let's begin. Now, as you lie there comfortably, allow yourself to become aware of your surroundings in a gentle way. Notice the quiet of the room around you, the subtle sounds that might be present, the distant hum of night, perhaps, or the soft rhythm of your own breathing. There's no need to change anything. Simply observe and let it be. Bring your attention now to your breath. You don't have to alter it or force it into any pattern. Just notice how the air flows naturally in through your nostrils, filling your lungs with a gentle expansion, and then flows out again, carrying away any lingering thoughts of the day. With each inhale, you might feel a subtle freshness entering your body, and with each exhale, a soft release like letting go of leaves on a calm stream. Your chest rises softly and falls. Your belly expands gently and releases. This natural rhythm is always there, supporting you, guiding you deeper into relaxation. If your mind wanders, that's perfectly all right. Simply notice it and gently bring your awareness back to your breath, like a friend returning home. There's no judgment here, only kindness toward yourself. Now, let's move our attention to the top of your head. Feel the scalp resting against the pillow, fully supported. You don't need to hold your head up. The pillow cradles it for you. Allow any tension in your forehead to soften. That space between your eyebrows where worries sometimes gather, let it smooth out, become open and relaxed. Feel the gentle release spreading across your temples, like a soft wave washing over smooth stones. Move down now to your eyes. Notice the delicate eyelids, closed and at rest. Let any strain from the day's sights melt away. The muscles around your eyes soften, the eyeballs themselves settling deeper into their sockets. You might feel a subtle warmth or heaviness there, inviting deeper calm. Bring awareness to your cheeks and jaw. Allow your cheeks to relax, perhaps feeling them sink slightly toward the pillow. Your jaw, which might have been clenched without you realizing, let it loosen, the teeth parting just a bit if that feels natural. Feel the tongue resting softly in your mouth. No need to hold it in place. Now down to your neck and throat. Notice the gentle curve of your neck against the pillow. Allow any tightness there to release, like untying a soft knot. The throat softens, the muscles easing, allowing your breath to flow even more freely. Shift your focus to your shoulders. These strong supporters of your day, let them drop now, sinking into the mattress. Feel the weight of them being held by the bed beneath you. With each breath out, release a little more tension, imagining it drifting away like mist in the morning sun. Move along your arms, from the shoulders to the upper arms. Feel the biceps and triceps relaxing, becoming heavy and loose. Down to your elbows, letting them settle comfortably. Then to your forearms, the muscles there unwinding, like threads loosening from a spool. Now your hands. Notice your wrists, then the palms, feeling the warmth or coolness there. Allow your fingers to uncurl if they're held tight, each one releasing individually. Thumb, index, middle, ring, little finger. Feel the spaces between them, open and relaxed. Your hands might tingle slightly as they let go, a sign of deep release. Bring attention to your chest and upper back. Feel the chest expanding and contracting with each breath, but now with even more ease. The upper back pressed against the mattress, let it spread out, the shoulder blades flattening, any knots dissolving like sugar in warm tea. Down to your mid-back and ribcage. Notice how the ribs move gently with your breath, protecting yet flexible. Allow the entire torso to soften, the muscles between the ribs relaxing. Now your abdomen, this center of your body, let it rise and fall without effort. Feel the belly softening, any holding there releasing. With each exhale, imagine sending peace deeper into your core. Move to your lower back and hips. The lower back supported by the bed. Allow it to arch or flatten as it needs, releasing any stored tension from sitting or standing. The hips heavy and grounded, sinking deeper into the mattress. Down your legs now, starting with the thighs. These powerful muscles, let them become heavy, like logs resting on the earth. Feel the front and back of the thighs relaxing, the weight pulling them down. To your knees. Notice the kneecaps, the joints there softening. Any tightness around them eases away. Then your lower legs, the calves and shins. Feel the calves, which might have carried you through the day. Allow them to release, becoming loose and limp. Now your ankles. Let them settle, the joints free and relaxed. Finally, your feet. Bring awareness to the heels, pressing gently into the bed. The arches softening, the balls of your feet releasing. and your toes, each one, from the big toe to the little toe, uncurling, spreading slightly if that feels right. Feel the entire feet warming or cooling to a comfortable state, fully at rest. Now take a moment to scan your entire body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Notice how it feels as a whole, heavy, supported, relaxed. With each breath, you sink a little deeper into this state of calm. Any remaining tension can simply melt away, like snow under a gentle sun. If you're feeling drowsy already, that's wonderful. Allow it to happen naturally. If thoughts arise, let them pass like clouds in a vast sky. As we transition now into our story, imagine a soft mist gathering around you, carrying you gently to a place of timeless peace. With each number I count down from 5 to 1, you feel yourself drifting further into relaxation. 5, sinking deeper. 4, more peaceful with each breath. 3, body heavy, mind calm. 2, almost there. 1, fully relaxed, ready to journey. And now you find yourself standing on a soft tatami mat, the woven straw gentle beneath your bare feet, yielding slightly with each subtle shift of your weight. The air around you is cool and fresh, carrying the faint scent of cherry blossoms and aged paper, mingled with a hint of sandalwood incense that lingers like a whispered memory. Above, the sky is a vast expanse of twilight blue, dotted with the first emerging stars. But you notice something extraordinary. The ground beneath you isn't solid earth. Instead, this place sways ever so gently, like a boat on calm waters, yet you're high among the clouds, in a floating library that drifts peacefully through the heavens of ancient Japan. This is Lady Murasaki's dream library, a magical sanctuary born from the elegant imagination of the Heian period's greatest storyteller, the author of the Tale of Genji. The structure around you is crafted from polished cedar wood, its beams curving gracefully like the branches of an ancient pine, and delicate shoji screens of rice paper filter the soft, diffused light from hanging lanterns that glow with a warm, amber hue. You can hear the subtle rustle of wind through the open verandas, a rhythmic whisper that seems to sync with your own steady breathing. And in the distance, the faint plucking of koto strings drifts like a lullaby from some unseen chamber. You feel drawn forward, your steps light and unhurried, the silk of a simple kimono brushing against your skin, smooth and cool, like a gentle embrace. The fabric flows with your movement, adding to the sense of effortless grace. As you walk along a wide corridor, the walls lined with shelves of rolled scrolls and bound volumes, each one etched with elegant calligraphy and flowing ink. The shelves are adorned with small porcelain vases holding sprigs of plum blossoms, their petals a soft pink, releasing a subtle, sweet fragrance that calms your mind further. You notice the light playing across the wooden floors, casting long, gentle shadows that dance slowly with the library's subtle sway. The air is alive with a peaceful quiet, broken only by the occasional soft creak of the structure as it floats onward, carried by invisible currents. You might feel a slight breeze on your face, cool and refreshing, bringing with it the misty essence of clouds below. Pausing at a large window framed by intricate latticework, you gaze out. Below, The landscape of Heian, Japan unfolds in miniature. Serene rice fields bathed in moonlight, winding rivers like silver threads, and distant mountains shrouded in mist. The view is quietly magnificent, evoking a sense of timeless wonder without any rush or urgency. You can smell the faint earthiness from far below, blended with the clean, high-altitude air up here. Turning from the window, you feel compelled to explore deeper into the library. A narrow passageway leads you to a central atrium, open to the sky above, where a large cherry tree grows impossibly from the center, its branches laden with blossoms that petal down softly like snow. The petals land on the floor with the lightest touch, and you step among them, feeling their velvety softness underfoot. The tree's trunk is smooth and ancient, inviting you to rest a hand against it. Warm from some inner magic, pulsing faintly like a heartbeat in harmony with your own. Around the atrium, low tables are set with inkstones, brushes, and stacks of washi paper, as if waiting for a poet to arrive. You sit down on a cushioned zabuton, the padding yielding comfortably beneath you, cradling your body in perfect support. Picking up a scroll nearby, you unroll it gently, the paper crisp yet supple in your hands. The words flow in beautiful kanji, telling tales of courtly life, love, and quiet introspection, echoes of Lady Murasaki's own writings. As you read, or simply gaze at the elegant script, a sense of deep peace settles over you, your eyelids growing heavier with each line. The library sways softly, rocking you like a cradle, and you hear the wind chimes hanging from the eaves, delicate bamboo tubes clinking in a melodic pattern, soothing and repetitive. The scent of the cherry blossoms intensifies slightly, sweet but never overpowering, mingling with the musty aroma of the old scrolls, creating a comforting blanket for your senses. You rise slowly, feeling no need to hurry, and wander into an adjoining room. This chamber is smaller, more intimate, with walls of sliding fusuma panels painted with scenes of misty landscapes and graceful cranes in flight. The floor here is covered in thicker mats, and in the center sits a low brazier with glowing embers, emitting a gentle warmth that spreads through the air. You can feel it on your skin, a cozy contrast to the cool breeze slipping through the cracks in the panels. Kneeling by the brazier, you notice a small tray with a ceramic teapot and cup. The tea inside steams faintly, its aroma of green matcha rising up, earthy and calming. You pour a cup if you wish, the liquid warm in your hands, and sip slowly, tasting the subtle bitterness softened by the natural sweetness. It warms you from within, easing any remaining tension in your chest and belly. From this room, a soft glow draws you further, a lantern-lit alcove tucked away, filled with piles of silk cushions in shades of indigo and soft gold. You settle into them, the fabrics enveloping you like a cloud, so soft and yielding that your body sinks deeper with each breath. Here, the walls are lined with shelves of poetry collections, each volume bound in embroidered silk. You pull one down, feeling the texture of the cover, smooth and intricate under your fingers. As you leaf through the pages, the words evoke images of moonlit gardens and quiet conversations, mirroring the peaceful world around The library's gentle motion continues, lulling you, and you hear the distant sound of a bamboo fountain. Water trickling rhythmically into a stone basin, a steady drip that calms your thoughts. Time seems to stretch here, each moment expanding into eternity. You might notice the light shifting, the lanterns dimming ever so slightly as the night deepens, casting a softer glow that invites drowsiness. The air grows even more fragrant with incense from a nearby censer, its smoke curling lazily upward, carrying your worries away with it. Venturing onward, you discover a veranda that extends out into the open air, surrounded by low railings carved with lotus motifs. Stepping out, you feel the cool night breeze more fully, brushing your hair and kimono sleeves. The library floats higher now, among wisps of clouds that part like veils, revealing stars twinkling above. You lean against the railing, the wood smooth and cool to the touch, and gaze at the constellations, ancient patterns that seem to whisper stories of their own. Below, the lights of Heian Kyoto flicker like distant fireflies, a reminder of the world Lady Murasaki knew, filled with courtly elegance and poetic reflection. But up here, you're removed from it all, in a sanctuary of pure serenity. The wind carries faint echoes of temple bells, muffled and far away, adding to the meditative atmosphere. You feel a gentle pull back inside, toward a secluded reading nook nestled in a corner of the veranda. It's sheltered by hanging silk curtains that billow softly, creating a private cocoon. Inside, a futon is laid out, thick and inviting, with a light quilt folded neatly. You lie down, the mattress conforming to your body, supporting every curve. The quilt is warm and light, draping over you like a protective layer. From this vantage, you can still see the stars through the curtains, their light filtering in as soft specks. The scent of night-blooming jasmine wafts in from invisible gardens below, subtle and soothing. Your breathing slows, matching the library's sway, each inhale drawing in peace, each exhale releasing the last remnants of wakefulness. As you rest here, you become aware of a presence, not startling, but comforting, like a guardian spirit. It's the essence of Lady Murasaki herself, infused into the very air of this dream library. You don't see her directly, but you sense her calm wisdom, perhaps in the way the scrolls seem to glow faintly, or in the inspired thoughts that drift through your mind. Her stories surround you, tales of beauty and transience, reminding you of life's gentle flow without any weight of sorrow. You might imagine her nearby, seated at a writing desk, her brush moving gracefully across paper, but it's a peaceful observation, adding to the harmony. The koto music returns, softer now, its notes plucking at the strings of your relaxation, pulling you deeper. Hours seem to pass in this timeless space, though it's only moments in your mind. The library drifts onward, carrying you through realms of quiet beauty, past floating islands of mist, over serene lakes reflecting the moon. Each scene unfolds slowly, engaging your senses without demand. Eventually, you find yourself in the heart of the library once more, in a grand hall with high ceilings arched like a temple. Here, the floors are polished to a soft sheen, and alcoves hold statues of serene Buddhas. their expressions of eternal calm mirroring your own growing tranquility. You walk among them, feeling the cool stone underfoot, the air thick with the scent of old wood and faint pollen. In one alcove, a large window opens to the infinite sky, and you sit on a bench there, carved from fragrant hinoki wood. The bench is warm from the ambient light, and as you lean back, your muscles release fully, your limbs heavy and content. The wind outside whispers through the openings, bringing with it the sound of rustling leaves from phantom forests below. You close your eyes within this dream, feeling the boundary between the story and your own rest blurring. The library's magic envelopes you, a protective bubble of peace. As the night deepens, the lanterns fade to a mere glimmer, the shadows lengthening in a comforting way. You return to the futon nook, settling in for the long drift. The quilt pulls up easily, its weight just right, and the cushions adjust to your form. Your breath is slow, deep, each cycle bringing more ease. The cherry petals continue to fall softly outside, a visual lullaby. The incense lingers, calming your thoughts to stillness. The koto fades to a single, sustained note, then silence, broken only by the gentle sway. Here, in Lady Murasaki's dream library, you are safe, cherished by the stories that surround you. The world below fades further, irrelevant now. You feel yourself drifting into the embrace of sleep, where dreams of elegant tales await, or perhaps nothing but pure, restorative rest. This sanctuary remains, a place you can return to any time, with just a thought. For now, simply let go, allow the floating peace to carry you away. If you're still with me, still following these words through the gentle haze of drowsiness, that's perfectly all right. But if you've already slipped into the welcoming arms of sleep, that's even better, exactly as it should be. I'm going to step away now, leaving you in the serene embrace of Lady Murasaki's dream library. The soft sounds of wind chimes and distant koto strings will continue, along with the subtle whisper of wind through the clouds and a light, misty rain falling far below. Gentle, ambient music with soft flutes and strings will layer in, fading gradually to support your deeper rest. You don't need to hold on to anything. Simply let these sounds wash over you, like a warm current in a calm sea, carrying you further into peace. Sleep well, dear listener. Rest deeply, and may your night be filled with quiet beauty. Good night.